the one we've all been waiting for, OpenAI Sora. Let's get started. Physics, like this is a film, okay? It's supposed to be exaggerated. And we see the camera, bam! Amazing. Here, so we can actually create our first video. So let's say, for example, I want to create a video where someone is struggling to find parking in a city. See? So here, it will allow you to upload an image or video, or we can choose from a library that we already have here, which is pretty cool. Next, it allows several features: cardboard and papercraft, film noir, which means black and white film, archival, stop motion, and balloon world. You can also utilize none. Now here you can manage all of these. This allows you to give themes to the videos, which is freaking awesome. So you have stop motion. Here's the preset theme: playful, handcrafted animation. Color: bright, saturated primary colors with handcrafted textures. Film stock: smooth frame by frame animation with visible stop motion quirks. Lightning: controlled spotlights with small shadows to highlight miniature craftsmanship. Vibe: quirky, charming, family friendly. So there are different ones here. I'm not going to go through every single one because I just want to get you guys started as soon as possible. Here, you can even copy them to a clipboard. And then the other option is to go ahead and set that value here. So now you understand that. You can see that you can also set up the dimensions. So 6x9, 1x1, or 9x16. 16x9 is pretty common if you're trying to upload YouTube videos. And I won't go too much into that because, again, I want you guys to get started as soon as possible. Here we have the actual resolution. So the fastest obviously is going to be the lowest resolution, which means the worst quality for anyone who doesn't create videos. 720, well, back in 2010, that was decent quality, but now 720 isn't really the best quality. 1080 pixels, well, that one is actually HD. However, HD, we've got 4K, it goes on. But HD is also going to be 8 times slower, as you can see. 720, 4 times slower, and then 480 is pretty much the fastest. They want to give you sort of the seconds for that. Now, the cool thing is that, like, I would still utilize 720 if you want reasonable videos, because if it's a really cool animation, like, no one's really gonna care too much that, oh my god, it's only 720, what is going on? Like, no one's gonna care, right? So you can go with 720. I'm gonna do 480 just so we can see the worst quality, and then we'll go up from there. Now, the next thing that we have here is seconds. 5 seconds, or you can change that. So you can go all the way up to 20 seconds, but you'll need the $200 plan for that one. There's also 15 seconds, which again, you need a $200 plan for. You've got 10 seconds, and then you've got 5 seconds. Today we're going to try 10 seconds. And then we have variations. So they'll either give us 2 videos, 4 videos, 1 video. It's up to you. Here, it won't give us 4 videos unless we get the $200 plan. Right now, I am not on the $200 plan. We'll utilize 2 videos. And here, this is a question. So it says text and image. Create a video by uploading an image to extend or describing it with text. The less you write, the more details will be filled in by the AI, presumably. The more you write, the more your direction will be followed. Storyboard. For advanced creation, use Storyboard to direct your video along a timeline using text, image, and video. Creating will use, I think it's 100 tokens at current settings. Okay, so that is like pretty awesome. And now we can see that with Storyboard, we're actually able to craft more of a logical sequence to the story. And we can probably end up doing that with this as well. But let's go ahead and create the video. Okay, so as you can see, is currently queuing up a video. I'm so excited. Drum roll, please. Okay, so we're at 56%. We're almost there. Just a little bit more, 84%. We're almost there. Let's get to that 100. We're at 90%, guys. 90, 92%, 94%, 95%. And we are done. So here is the two variations that I was allotted based on my prompt. So this is, wow, that was so cool. That was so cool. Now, he actually isn't like technically, you know, looking for parking just yet, but I love this already. And I can go ahead and so let's see the story that was used. Okay. So here we see Storyboard is a tool to help you visualize the actions, sequence, and timing in your video. Use photos, videos, and text to describe each shot along a timeline before generating your final video. Okay, so here it has already utilized a timeline in the background. So I think that that's very interesting. So here we see a young man dressed in a crisp suit sits anxiously in his car, gripping the steering wheel as he navigates through the bustling city streets. Skyscrapers tower around him, casting long shadows in the early morning light. Cars honk and pedestrians hurry along the sidewalks. The graduate glances at his watch, worry etched on his face as he searches for a parking spot. The street signs and parked cars add to the cluttered urban scene. Here's the next part of the storyboard. The graduate circles the block again, his expression growing more desperate as he checks every street for an open space. Finally, he spots a parking spot. His face lights up with relief as he quickly maneuvers in his car, or sorry, as he quickly maneuvers his car into it, ready for his interview. Okay, beautiful. So here we have a lot of the similar configurations that I mentioned earlier. One thing that we see different here is 2V, which means, oh, actually, no, that's exactly the same. How many variations we'd like. And yeah, I think that I only put 5 seconds, or did I put 10? Okay, I may have actually put 10 seconds. So that one felt like it was really quick, but that was 10 seconds of video. Man, this is so cool. There's also a few options here. We have the ability to edit the prompt. We can view the story as we just did. We can recut. So this says trim and extend this video into a new storyboard. We can remix it, and then we can blend. So transition between this video and another one. And then we can create a seamless loop of this video. Okay, now we have the download option. So you want to be on the regular screen to download. You guys probably want to check out the download, don't you? Okay, so if I were to play this video back, here's what we have. I guess this is supposed to be the OpenAI watermark. It's not that intrusive, but so far, a decent video. There are different ones that you can go ahead and download. Here, we have the download option. Then we can add to a folder. We can view variations, which takes us back to that original screen we had. But on this screen, you can't download, right? It'll just tell you to delete. So you want to head back to the individual ones or to that main screen. So this one I do want to download because I like this one. So we can click the download button here. We'll download it. So now it tells me 900 credits left. So it also tells you how many credits you have left, what kind of plan you have, video tutorials, which is pretty cool. That one will explain a lot of the things that I've covered. We've got help, and then we have settings. So there's a few other options. Let's go ahead and give this a favorite. And I did just download that. So let's check out this new video. So let's hit the play button. And I loved this one. This one was so cool. The way he just like zooms into his face like that. And you can see that he's looking for parking. I love how this is a car, which is kind of interesting. So I would never think that they would like literally have a car going this way, right? Because they're gonna crash. But it becomes a camera. And I think that that's very interesting. Like, who cares if it like breaks the rules of physics? Like, so there you have it. That was the first video that we've generated with OpenAI Sora, and just with what I did, you can go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a part 2 of this tutorial. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe.